Hello everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com and welcome to my craft room. In just a moment we're going to talk about all these colors. First, if you order from me, you are going to receive 2 free card kits in the mail. These are the 2 free card kits for June. There's a link below telling you all about these card kits and how to put them together. You also, if you're a downline of mine or a Paper Pumpkin subscriber of mine, you also receive these card kits for the month, and they just got mailed Saturday. Or, no, I'm sorry, Friday. They just got mailed on Friday. So I got a little behind because of the paper share, but you always will receive them. So I just thought I'd tell you guys this, and they change every month. My second special is my Happy Crafting Card Kit class. This class is you get an exclusive video just to your email alone, and it's not shown on YouTube or Facebook, and you get 4 different cards, and you get 2 of each card to put together, 2 kits of each card. Here's the first one, and there's the second, and the third, love that, and here's the fourth. So you actually get 8 card kits with envelopes, and it's $25. I can send you a PayPal invoice, or I accept a personal check or a money order. And again, there's a link below that will tell you all about that special. So those are my 2 specials. If you order from me, or if you don't want to order any Stampin' Up! Products but love to use Stampin' Up! Products, I highly suggest my Happy Crafting Card Kit class. If you're a new customer of mine, I'm going to send you a brand new catalog right here, and then I've got some leftover DSP. And so I'm just going to randomly cut 6x6 sheets. You'll get 6 6x6 sheets. I don't know what they will be. This will be the first stack right here. And so I'll include that with your catalog if you are a brand new customer. So let's talk about what goes on in this craft room when I don't know what to do. I pick out some paper first. I pick paper out. And today I thought that it would be fun to work with the Perennial Essence pack. And I don't know if you saw my one of my other videos, but some of our paper this time came in these, I don't know, it's like a large envelope of 12 by 12 sheets. And I love the way that this flips up. So some did not, like the Perennial Essence right here. You know, you would just like rip this off, and you really didn't have a pouch to put these in. So what I did was I just cut this off of the cardboard, and I taped it to one of these that opened like this. And this is how I'm storing my paper right now, because of this is just the pack that I'm going to use today. But it helps me because all of my scrap goes in the little bag, and then it stays nice and protected. And I just thought that I would pass that on to you, and I cut this out, and I just taped it on here with just some Scotch tape so that I know what coordinates. That's very important because I picked this beautiful paper out right here out of that paper pack. It's gorgeous. This is the other side, which is also gorgeous. But today I want to use, this is just so summery. I just love that. And then I looked on the back, of course, of my paper pack here, and it tells me, Stampin' Up! Is kind enough to tell us all of the colors that this stack coordinates with. So then I went to my paper stash, and I pulled out the ones I wanted to use with this DSP. I don't even have a card designed yet. I just wanted to show you guys and start you guys on how I begin kind of putting an idea together. So right now I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I know that I'm going to use Crushed Curry, Mossy Meadow, and Flirty Flamingo. They all 3 coordinate with this paper. So somehow or another we're going to incorporate this right now into a card, and I'll be back in a minute and we'll look at it and put one together. Well, here's what I came up with just the paper that I was showing you. And I really had fun making this card. I wanted to showcase the DSP. It is so beautiful. But then again, I still wanted to, I love making these flowers. And I got the middles, the Perennial Essence Floral Centers. Really makes those flowers look adorable. I popped those up with dimensionals also. Then this is what I did with the inside of the card. I used our rectangle stitched framelits there, and I layered them, so I used these two right here. And here are the rectangle stitched framelits, how they come. Nice addition to your collection for any type of tags or sentiments that you would want to do, and it does some beautiful framework. They are stitched inside and out, so after you cut them, the outside also has stitching on them. So let me put these aside. Now, let's see, how are we going to progress here? We are going to use Flirty Flamingo and Crushed Curry. This is how the kit would come if you were like doing a card class. You would put in an envelope, a Whisper White envelope. You would put in your base, and this is Flirty Flamingo, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I'm going to use it this way and open it like this. This type of card can be opened like this or like that. So for this, I want it this way because I'm using the rectangle and I wanted to stay like in that same design. Now, our first piece is Mossy Meadow, and it is 5 1/4 by 4. Our DSP from the Perennial Essence is 5 by 3 3/4. And then our inside piece is just regular Whisper White at 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. We're going to do some stamping on this and the envelope. Let me move this aside. And let's go ahead and take care of our the middle sentiment first. I'm going to use this flower right here, and I'm going to go into our Flirty Flamingo full strength. And I'm going to put one down here and one up here. I'm going to move that aside. I'm going to bring my envelope in, and I'm going to stamp this. Also here. And I'm going to flip it over. I love to stamp the back flap also. And right there. Now, see how this stamp is kind of pink? I'm going to bring in my stamp cleaning pad. And as you can see, it's very well loved and used. And I'm going to clean this on this stamp cleaning pad. And it's going to make it clear again because I got the ink off right away. Now, what you want to do is put this aside because you have to run this under water or get your chamois on it and put some water on it, but then you got to wash off your chamois. So I'm just going to leave mine aside and I'm going to wash it off with water. Now, this sentiment right here had already been stained with color from before. And so it comes off a little bit in the stamp cleaning pad, but not like if you use it right away with a fresh stamp. So that's what I've been doing. Let me move my envelope out of the way and bring our inside back in. And I'm going to do this in Crushed Curry full strength. And we're going to put that right in the middle here, making a beautiful inside of the card, just like that. This also, I'm going to go ahead and use my stamp cleaning pad on it also. And I'm just going to let it kind of, it's okay for it just to sit over here for a few minutes while we finish this. You know, or like I said, you could use your chamois if you wanted to get it off right away. Okay, now, what are we going to do? We're going to do the centers. Let's do the centers. I've got those right here and into the Crushed Curry. And we'll do all the centers. I'm behind the camera, so if I get a little bit off, it's okay. And I'm going to do the envelope also over here. Beautiful. The envelope is complete. The center is complete. And I'm going to go ahead and attach this to our card to get it out of the way. We're going to just use some snail. Right now I'm done with the Flirty Flamingo, but we're going to make the flower together also. I'll put that aside. Now I'm going to use my base here, and I'm going to attach this with a nice thick border of color around. If I use a color card base, I always do an insert that is the Whisper White. Isn't that beautiful? I love Flirty Flamingo, and I happen to love pink and green. Now we're going to attach our Mossy Meadow to our card base. This card goes quite quickly because a lot of it is that the DSP does the work for you because it is so beautiful. Let's put this here, and we have our nice, beautiful Flirty Flamingo border around. Now we're going to attach our DSP to the Mossy Meadow. I wanted this flower over here for some reason. Just like that, with a nice border. Isn't that pretty? How that picks that up off of that Flirty Flamingo just looks beautiful. I'm going to bring my elements here of the stitched. I stamped this saying, with friendly thoughts and best wishes today and every day. I'm going to put this on this other stitched with snail. And these are just so easy to work with. This rectangle stitch framelits makes a beautiful element on your card. Whoop. Get that kind of centered there, right? Just like that. Now for this we want to use dimensionals. We're going to put 3 on there. Get the backs off and bring our base in. And we're going to attach this in this upper right corner, allowing our DSP just to show all the way around it, even on that edge there, because it almost is like it makes it more layers. Makes it like 4 layers is what it looks like over there. Now we're going to put our flowers over here, and I'm going to go ahead and bring this stamp in with our crushed curry, and you need 3. And you want to orientate to the punch, so you want to orientate like a triangle here. That's okay, I'll use that as the bottom one. I should have my foam mat underneath here. I think we'll be okay. And I am going to get my foam mat. It just stamps better. A lot of times I just literally, honest to God guys, I forget to get it, but I have it right next to me, and it will stamp. See how it stamps so much better. Perfect. Okay, now I get my punch. This is the Floral Essence bundle. Let me move this out of the way now. It comes with the stamp set and the punch, and each flower takes 3 stamps of the, to make a flower you need to stamp it 3 times. So simple, right? And I'm even going to use these because we're going to layer it on top of each other, and it's going to be just fine. We'll put this one on the top. See how I orientated everything to the punch like a triangle? This way it's very easy to cut out. Now just a couple of glue dots, and we'll make these 2 flowers real quick. Where's my pokey tool? Here. So I'm going to put one here, and then I'm going to layer this one on top. Always when you layer this flower, make sure you're putting the petals where the space is. Now another one. See how it just really didn't matter that I kind of misstamped that a little bit, because then I'm going to take this one, and where the punch, where the flower is not, is where you want to put the petals. And then we're going to get one of these little middles. These are so adorable. Really makes that flower. Then I'm going to take my bone folder, and I'm going to pick it up, just curling the edges here of these, just to allow my flower just to stick up just a little bit, not much. And we're going to put a full-size dimensional on the back, and we're going to add this one right here to our card. Now let's make the other one. And again, just 2 glue dots is all it takes. So this one goes on here, and then this one goes in the space. Wherever you can layer it to where you see all the petals, but it's in the space. Perfect. And we put our little center on. Ooh, I'm glad I ordered these. You know I like to critique things on here with you guys right away. Like I don't use it and then I use it and I just critique it with you. Because I want you to see, you know, just how I use it and what I think of it. And yes, I really do like those centers. Really love these centers. That is my daughter texting me. We're having a lot of work done at our houses at this point. She's getting a deck and a fence. And I'm getting a deck. So that's nice. And I'm so sorry for the dinging. Okay, now we're going to put this right up here. Kind of intertwine it with the other flower. And there is our card for today. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this set. Floral Essence, guys. Let me get the stamp set. Here's the stamp set with the punch. This is a bundle in the new catalog. Remember, you'll get, if you're a new customer, you'll get the 2 card kits, the 6x6 sheets of paper, the catalog. You'll get 6 6x6 sheets of DSP that's retired, and the catalog if you are a brand new customer for the next little bit. So here are our 2 cards for today. I'm so happy how these came out. I love pink and green. Do you guys not love pink and green? Isn't that pretty? And these have a little green back to it, you know, background to it. Look at that. Let me bring this up close to the camera. See the little green in there? So it picks up that mossy meadow. I'm very impressed with this. Oh, so this is how I start. When I want to use some paper and create a card, I start with a palette of color. And Stampin' Up, of course, helps me with that, with what they have on the back of that cardboard that's on the pack of paper. And every pack of paper comes like that. So I hope you enjoyed this card for today. Please go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button, order any and all of your Stampin' Up products. And remember, tomorrow, Sunday at 8 p.m., I will be live on Facebook. And there's always a giveaway on Sunday live. There again, all the links are below right here. It's very easy for you guys to click wherever you need to go. If you want to watch the card kit classes, if you want to go to the Facebook page and make sure that you get my notifications when I'm on there live, that kind of thing. So I sure do appreciate everyone tuning into my YouTube channel. Thank you so much and happy crafting today.